This is Blisso. And I'm Vic.
She's slowing up a bit.
And together with Mon and Cable and occasionally some of our favourite humans, we are Old Mac Crew. Join us on our adventure as we discover the best camping and swimming spots Australia has to offer in our old patrol and hybrid caravan. See what we get up to, the secret spots we find, and become a part of our Old Mac Crew. So that was Walker's Rocks. It's going to be a no from us today, just because it's pretty warm today. We're heading towards Streaky and the swimming here would be really difficult. So it's very, very shallow and very rocky in the sand. I paddled out for a little way and it's probably knee deep for a couple of 100 metres, and the sand's got heaps of sharp rocks buried underneath it, so it was a little uncomfortable. So we're going to keep motoring.
Yeah, we're going to, not sure where we're going to go. I'm just going to get on the wiki.
We'll keep checking.
Yeah, we've got an idea, Bad Bay maybe, or Talia Caves, but we're just going to have a look.
We'll get back to you when we've found something we might like.
Where are we there?
Talia Caves.
Yep. We just parked in the free camp section for the minute. We're going to have a look. Not sure if we're going to stay here. It's a good chance. I think we can go up further to the national, the conservation area. I might go and check that out. But yeah, we'll go down these caves and see what it's all about. We've got Vic's favourite thing coming up here. Look at them. All the way down there. That looks pretty specky though, doesn't it there?
Yeah, wow.
Awesome.
Oh no!
Yes. Yes.
Far out.
They always seem to go down and you got to come back up when you're finished. Why do they do that? Isn't this interesting?
Yes.
This is the most populated spot we've visited so far.
It is.
A few people around. Have a look at that. That's awesome. All leads into this big cove. Where are you going? Going down.
Down there.
Down she goes. So this is Talia Caves or Woolshed Caves. That's amazing. I'd love to camp in here. Go out for a hot swim, come back and cool down.
I'd love to get down there and get in that water.
Yeah. Can't really walk too far in without killing yourself.
No.
Yeah, it's awesome. This is cool. Isn't it? Absolutely cool. One of the better things we've seen so far on our trip. Oh, look at the roof, but like the honeycomb style up there. That's amazing. How clear that water is. That is very, very inviting. I'd love to get in there. It's a bit wild at the moment though. What a magical spot.
I'm gonna jump in there. It's hot.
It is. Look at it's just so clear, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at that. Imagine just being in there, just doing your thing. It's not a bad spot there.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely worth a look.
Definitely worth a look.
Yep.
Except you got to go back up there. go, dear.
Up she goes.
Up we go. Buggered already, and it's only the first flight. There you go now.
I'm good.
Have a look at that.
Well, that was easy to tick off the list. I was bracing myself for more steps.
Yep.
You just look from the top down.
What do we call this?
Overrated.
That's right.
It's called the tub.
Called the tub. What is it?
Overrated.
What is it?
Overrated.
I say at a really high tide, the water must rush into here. Got some water in there, but not at the moment. Hello, Dick.
Holly?
Where are we now?
Not where I wanted to go.
We had a look at a campsite. I wasn't real impressed with it. She thought it was okay, and I said no. So she's upset. Upset? Now we're in a pickle because I thought I will camp here where we are, and it's a bit crap too, so full of flies. And anyway, we've come into Murphy's Haystacks to have a bit of a bow peep. So yeah, I was going to stay here. I don't think we will. I don't know if the wife's going to be happy with that.
She's not.
No, she's had enough, and we've only been travelling 100 k's.
Oh,
Been on the road for about 4 hours.
thank you.
She's getting too used to this 20-kilometre day business, I think. Anyway, we'll get in amongst it and have a look. Obviously the winds are the cause of this. It just looks awesome. Maybe they call that the hippo's yawn. That's pretty cool. Just these other formations here. It's amazing what wind can do. Possibly a bit of rain flogging in on it, I suppose. What did the sign say? I didn't read it either. More over there. Right here. I thought that's all there was. Happy days. How are the flies, dear?
They're very friendly.
Yes, they are. We're going to head back and head down towards Bad Bay now, I think, and find a camp, I reckon. What's that big thing over behind us there? Hey? You know what it is? It's there. It's a big rock!
Oh, you're an idiot.
You're right. And the S puts up.
Exactly.
Somehow you bring me a broken heart. Somehow you bring me a broken heart. Huh?
fish. If you're into that thing, that kind of stuff was okay. Where are we going this morning, Blisso?
We're at behind Bad Bay, and we're going to check out the seal colony this morning. I think there's some rock pools here somewhere we'll do on the way back. It's just starting to warm up, so probably get a swim in today. When we got here yesterday, the little Bad Lake there, it was really warm. So if it's like that in the morning, I'll go for a dip, but it was cold this morning, so I'll just wait.
So let's see if Big Dog gets in. I'm not counting him chickens, but you never know. So we'll see.
Halfway there, got me swimmers.
His swimmers have been in the car for 2 weeks.
Yeah, but I've actually got them on today.
We'll see. Alright, we'll see this. Check out this sea lion colony. It's supposed to be pretty good. Holy moly, the road's got some bounce in it.
Alright. Something worse.
Corrugations.
Good for the teeth. Kept clean.
Alright, we'll check you when we get to the sea lions. What do you think of that, Blisso?
That was awesome. I could have stood there for ages and just watched them, and they're making noises.
Yeah.
Just laying there or rolling around or go for a little swim or something. That was good.
Yeah, it was really good. It was funny just watching them like a baby, thinking it's all that and running around. Next thing, Mum's going, meh! And it hightails it back to Mama, and it was funny, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool.
I reckon there'd be about 50.
It'd have to be 50 in and out and around there.
Yeah.
You can't see them all on the camera, but sometimes you don't know they're there till they move.
Yeah.
They look like rocks.
Yeah.
And when they move, you go, there's 3 or 4 more there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
I reckon there's like around about the 50 mark.
It'd have to be.
And yeah, we would have sat here for about an hour, I reckon,
Yeah.
just watching them play and interact and have their family time. It was awesome.
It's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't think you'll be able to see it as good as we could see it. We tried to get some photos and stuff, but yeah, I'll just
Hopefully you
come
can
here and
some
see it
of
for yourself, because it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is cool. It's definitely worth having a look. That's for sure.
All right, well, we're going to try and find some rock pools now, aren't we, Bliss?
Something like that, yeah. There's some rock pools here apparently, so we'll go and try and source them.
And everyone heard Bliss say he was going in, so that'll be good.
I said we're going to find them. Maybe a swim. Depends on the temperature of the water.
All right, we'll catch you if we find some rock pools. What's going on, big dog?
I'm too lazy to get out and lock the hubs. Oh, what's going on here? I've wrecked everything now.
Oh shit.
That's not good.
No. So what happened, big dog? I was panicking. I was worried. Halfway up a sand dune.
The power wire to the solenoid on the fuel pump's come loose, so it's just pulled out.
So can you just pop it back in?
I've just pushed it back in, but I'm going to have to get some pliers on it and try and squeeze it back on, because it'll just keep falling out and it'll just stop.
I don't like this attitude.
It's happened before and I had to squeeze it and it's come loose again.
Right.
So I'll have to just, I've got pliers here, I can do it here.
Plus we're bogged.
If I can get out.
Lock the hubs in,
See?
for shit's sake.
It's done it again. Shit's sake.
Hopefully no one comes boring over that hill.
That'll be handy.
This is what's good about patrols, this kind of old patrol. I never really get that worried because Bliss can fix it. Like, even if it's pinched together with a pair of pliers, it's going to get us home. Isn't that right, Blissy?
Well, that's what we hope. It's still loose. Oh, I know.
So what's happened, Bliss?
Just the wires come loose. The solenoid on and off. The power wire for the solenoid, which turns the solenoid on and off. So when you turn the current, it opens up that fuel in. When you turn it off, it closes, so it stops the vehicle. Without power, it can't open. It won't give you fuel. It won't start. It's a very simple thing, but it's just been
Fixed it, dear.
well, I have, but I haven't started it yet.
I know you fixed it.
Get it back. And faith in the big guy, I think we drive this thing. I can fix the bloody thing.
That's it.
And I know what it was. Because then when that bloody new cars, I'll be walking. Because you'd have no hope in hell of figuring it out. Even if you had a scan tool. Even if you had a scan tool, just because you can find the problem. Mate. Oh, here we go. Give us some more herbs. That's pretty soft.
Yeah.
I've got a feeling we're going to get bogged. I haven't let my tyres down. Let's see what happens.
Oh, we're screwed.
Probably get in alright, but you're going to get back out.
That's it. Stop. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? This is not a track.
The U-bolt.
What?
U-bolt.
What? What?
It's a turnaround.
Yeah, but why are we turning around?
Because you can't go much further than there.
What?
The water's just there. If it knows in there, and it's off, I might get back out. I've
Oh.
learned a lesson here.
Oh. So after that little bit of engine trouble, decided to come down to the beach because it was a bit hot and sweaty, well, Bliss was. And he said, do you want to drive on the beach? And I said, yes. He said, I don't know whether we should, it's pretty soft. And I said, come on, Bliss, we'll be right. We're not right, we're bogged. Bliss is unhappy. So we hadn't let any air out of the tyres, but so we're doing that. He's letting the tyres down, but now I'm getting anxiety because we're obviously sitting where the water comes up when the tide's high, and it's at completely low tide, so we've got hours and hours, but now I'm getting anxiety that we can get washed away because I made a stupid choice because I didn't want to walk down to the rock pools with all the stuff. Oh dear. Anyway, let's hope once we get all the air out of the tyres that we can just crawl up to that little headland there where it may not be so soft. That's the plan. I'm just going to be very quiet and sit here and eat my chips and not say anything, because otherwise I can imagine I'm going to be in trouble. Righto, let's see how we go. Oh dear, big dog.
Let the air out of your tyres.
Let the
If
air
you
out.
don't, you end up having to do it anyway.
Exactly.
You wouldn't be in this mess. Too lazy, see?
What are you taking them down to?
15. Straight up, not mucking around.
Yeah.
I've got Haystacks up there if you need them.
I reckon once you get to the crest of that hill, it'll be better.
Once you get on top of the sand, it'll be right.
Yeah.
It's just because I come in on 40 PSI and it just done that.
Yeah.
Because I knew it was gonna.
Just hoping, dear.
Just hoping it wouldn't be that bad. Anyways, I'm going to try and drive it back and forward. If not, I'll have to get those max tracks down. And I'm in high range for this. I don't like low range of sand. It just seems to bury itself quicker. At least it'll tractor a bit in high range.
Yeah, you're up. I am very glad for my sake that he got out of that, because it would have totally been my fault. Oh, Bliss, I don't want to walk that far. Can't we just drive on the beach? Isn't that why we got to patrol? Oh, mate, I would have been hearing about that for a very long time. Anyway, big dog's out. So far I'm not in trouble. Oh, oh, spoke too soon. Trying to turn a big girl around. Get around, Blisso. Not near the beach. Ah, ah, ah. Go back. Okay, I might not be totally out of trouble yet. Don't drive down here.
Hey.
He's going for the max tracks. Am I game enough to ask if he minds if I go for a quick dip while he's doing that? Probably better not. Third time we've dug everything out, put the max tracks in. I'm hoping third time's the charm, but I'm not overly confident. I reckon we got a bit more digging to do. Righto, let's see how it goes. I better not offer Bliss any advice. I don't think he'd be interested right now. Might just keep your mouth shut. You right, honey? Need a snack?
Yeah, no snack.
Yep.
I've only got 2 max tracks. I'm just trying to make you around the front wheels. I'll let another straight ASI out, come down to 12. I think if I can get up to there,
Yep.
we get after 10.
Yep. Yeah. I have been helping.
Oh, we did. This big thing helping.
Go, Blisso.
Up here. Talia. Oh, that was a mission. Have a look at these ruts where I come out, just that's where you get out. I was 12 PSI in the tyres. I let it down another 3. And you know, I said low, high range only. Well, once I started getting bobbed like that, I had to go into lower range to use the tracks. It's too boggy for high range in that situation. The last attempt, I reversed it back, Vic didn't have the camera, I didn't give it time. And I found traction, so I got going forward and hit second. I had it pinned all the way out. From where that shoveling mate is, I just pinned it because I wasn't stopping. Good Lord. If we don't learn lessons from that, we're never going to learn. Here, oh dear.
It would be rude not to, wouldn't it? After you went to all that trouble to get me here.
I've got nothing to say. This is what we come down to. Look, we thought we'd have a chairs park up here, put the awning out, spend a couple of hours just poking around these rocks. Now I'm going to make the time to have a look because we went to all that crap to get out. This is what the fuss was about, all these little rock wells and the stone here. It's a bit like down at Sheringa when we were there. There's more of them here, but they're a bit higher, so they don't all have water, but they look awesome. I was going to put the drone up. No, I'm not going back to the car now. What are the lessons learned? Don't drive on soft sand. If you do, let your tyres down first. And if you have any intention of driving on sand at all, at least have 2 max tracks and a shovel. 4 would be ideal. We haven't used them much. That's the first time we really had to use them in an angle like that. We've never been that badly stuck before, and if we have, we've had help with us. So anyway, it was a good lesson to learn. We can get ourselves out with a bit of time, patience and effort. There's just no need to panic. We're above the water long enough to be able to get ourselves back away from the danger of the tide, and we're out.
Go for a drive on the beach, Dale.
Why are you looking at me with that?
You look better than me right now.
Yep, we've done it.
Whew. It's hard because you couldn't stop. The sand is so deep. Bad enough getting the patrol out, let alone getting me out. And I couldn't stop because the sand was burning me damn feet because my thumbs were in the truck.
I'm going home.
Yeah.
Straight home. We'll be slow because we've got 12 pieces on. I'm not pumping them up till I get home. Should give it another go, see if it'll do it. Whack up this one.
No.
Carry on.
We're ready to leave this beautiful spot. One job left to do. Got me walkie-talkie. Just gonna unchock. Right, Blisso. Pull up, now come back. Righto. And that's a wrap on Bear Bay. What'd you think, big dog?
Yeah, I like it. Spent a couple of nights here. It's really nice water, not very deep. It's only, I went out probably 100 metres and it was only waist high, but it's enough to have a dip in. Cool down after
Big boy got in and had a dip after he got bogged and got all sweaty. I didn't see it, so I don't know whether it's real or not. I was reading my book inside, but he assures me that he got in.
I got in. I needed to. I was sweaty and dirty and I just needed to swim. It was warm. Got another warm day today. So what are we doing now? We're going to go and we leave here, heading towards Streaky Bay. We're going to do the West All Way loop on the way, and we're going to have a look at Tractor Beach Campground on the way and see what it looks like. Yep.
Alright.
I might
West All Loop and Tractor Beach. Brace yourselves, we're coming.
We're coming.